Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've last recorded, but maybe I've noticed, maybe I've not. But I'm back. We had a little vacation, so I'm right back at it. Going to be doing some daily gaming videos for y'all. But this one is a brand new video of Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. This came out a few days ago for the PS4, assuming the Xbox One as well. But never played this game, never seen it. I did watch the video of the game, but it still led to some mystery questions on what it is and what you do. So maybe this is just an adventure game. Maybe it's going to scare the lights out of me as soon as I start playing it. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. The lighthouse. Okay. I guess we're taking into the lighthouse. I hope y'all are having a very great day today. I know I've had a very good day today.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
It's very gloomy. Okay, R2 is zoom in, L2 zoom in. Apparently everything is zoom in on the L1, L2, R1, R2. Square zoom in, triangle zoom in, circle. Everything is zoom in button. I want to go in the little... It's dark in here. Oh, flashlight automatically comes on whenever you go into darkness. This is strange. It's dark. It's creepy. No clowns come out. We'll be just fine. Okay, nothing in here, just a bunch of paint. Okay, carry on. What about in here? Hello? Just coming in to look around. Please hide and never come out. God, please don't let there be anything in there. Okie dokie. Okay, nothing. Is that it? What's that? HCH. Oh, there's a little bit of fifth. Not certain what you are, but we'll find out. Can't open the doors. Maybe zoom in on stuff. Oh, that didn't do anything. My only button is the zoom in button, and it doesn't do a thing. Can't crouch or kneel, okay. Alrighty. Oh, can get in the lighthouse from here. No, assuming that you can get in the lighthouse from here, but you can't. Looks like there should be a door out there. Oh, we're right under it. I can see. Oh. Okay. We will travel on into the island. Up, hill, or down? I'll go down. Oh my goodness, thing goes forever. Wish there was a run button, that'd be great. I can zoom. Well, on the beach. Anything down here? Nothing. I hope nothing. I hope this ain't again thing to jump out at you.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane.
Mundane.
Down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
What's this? Not sure what this is. Another little mystery to better hurry up. Want to get caught under all this.
Dear Esther.
Dear Esther.
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Apparently, because you can't jump or do anything, all you could do is this. Every button is zoom in. I can do this. Zoom in on you. If I did anything, I don't know. This is a slow walk back to the hill. Go down this way. Maybe there's something we missed. Nope. Alright, up the steps. I really wish you put a run button. Can't run. Off in the distance, you can see something. Look like a boat. Alright, I'm assuming that was where you went, where the other split off. Alrighty. You actually slow down whenever you go uphill, so you even go slower.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to find out the motive of this game. Why are you here? Where's my gun?
When someone
Where's
had
the
died
zombies?
or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Infection? Oh my goodness.
I quote directly, a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most God-forsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
I don't know. There's a boat, Jack.
Dear Esther, I met Paul.
Paul?
I made my own little pilgrimage.
Where's Paul?
My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
I'm sorry for whoever commented on there. I do not have the comment section.
I threw my arms wide and the cliff
don't
opened
know
out
what
before
you're saying.
me,
I'm
making
sorry.
this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
What are these? Finger paintings. There's that other CH4H whatever. Oh. Okay. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm assuming that this game is just like a little story that you're enraveled in and you get to enjoy listening to the story of dear Esther. That's what I'm coming across right now. Can I get to that boat? No, I cannot get to that boat. I'm going to drown. Don't drown. I thought I was dead. There's another little hole over there. Windy through here. Get close to something. Music's getting sappy.
The vegetation here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish, the sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and rib cage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Sure if we can make it up to the cave up here, but we'll try. Bet it's too steep. Can't get up there. Maybe from up here. Nope. Almost. Ah, come on, come on, come on. And it's a dead end over here too. Look like something's on the ground. Oh, that's the other place to that. And it wants me to jump in there. I do that if I just get dead ends. End all this story right now. Can't even pick up a rock. Useless in the game. Oh, another drop off. And it's going to load. Trophy earned. Donnelly.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my ordnance survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Bunch of shipwreck stuff over here. Maybe we can get in them and find something. More stories. I can go in here. Bet I'll go to the end of this and there's nothing.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits
What's
ever
this? Oh, what are these? Submarine this way. I don't know. It's like a boat on top of the mountain this way. Well, dear Esther, did he eat nor drink? Neither did he drink or nor eat. Okay. How are y'all? I bet this game has some secrets. Oh, there's something coming up through here.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
That hurt. Is this another pit? It is. It's another pit.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
I don't know about y'all, but I want to jump in. I want to see what it does.
Come back.
Come back. Stack and Armin trophy earned. Well, at least I earned something for that. A house on the hilltop. That looks like somebody pointing this way. Good houses.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
I'm coming home. I don't know about y'all, but I'm slowly getting interested in this game. It's different, but...
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
People like paint around here. Another. Oh, what is this? That's supposed to mean something.
Three cormorants seen at dusk. They did not land. His house built of stone, built by a long-dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
Hello. Check this out right quick. We went down through here just yet. Probably another stable. There's another picture. I feel like it's trying to say something. Maybe they make no sense yet. Or am I missing something that you do with the paintings on the walls? Jump. What's around the corner? Getting very...
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed. The result of some birth defect, or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
Trying to get to the end.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
Traffic cone. All that's down here is a traffic cone and a vest. And a hazard sign. Is that painted on? No, that's painted on there. That wasn't too good of a mystery. So I guess we'll head down to the beach again. And maybe have more story time. More trash on the beach. Used to be where a ship was, now it's just a skeleton. Been here a while. Oh, come on, only got a little bit left.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Your final ascent to what? Well, I didn't fall. Oh, well, I fell down a little pit, but you're not limping. I mean, I'm assuming that this is you talking on what's happening at the present time. We'll see. Let's go into the cave. Ooh, there's like a fire. No. Oh, there is. There's a candle. It's lit. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm going down in there. Alrighty, well, I believe Jacobson trophy earned.
Donnelly's addiction is my one true constant. Even though I wake in false dawns and find the landscape changing, flowing in constantly through my tears, I know his reaching is always upon me.
Can't move. Well, isn't that just pretty? And a candle. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sure to be glad to be back videoing for you guys. Hopefully you like this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be back doing these daily videos for you. It's going to be a mixture of games for y'all, and I have everything set up for the VR, just waiting on the VR to get here on the 13th of next month. So I'll have some VR videos, hopefully, if I can get all that set up and working just fine. Now, please like and subscribe to this video. Please comment on if you've played this. I'm going to have to pause that because the music's getting really loud. So, just leave some comments if you played this game already, and if there's things that I missed, please let me know. That way I can learn a little bit about what's going on this. I like this pretty good so far. It's different than your shooter games and everything like that. This is basically like a letter writing to Esther about, I guess, his adventures. So we're going to definitely do some more videos on this and get to the bottom of this story. I hope you've enjoyed it, but that's all the time I have for today. Have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.